And we are back. No long intro. We're watching a short bit of film today, but we're going to be watching even more film on patreon.com/vochlombardi. We're going to be breaking down the O-line today later on Patreon. So y'all be sure to tap in. All right. I wanted to make this film session about the impact of the K-State characters. Okay. I want to talk about Cooper Beebe, and I also want to just talk a little bit of ish about Deuce Vaughn. I think both of them had good days today, but right now, okay, I just want to talk about Cooper Beebe. He's playing at center. I just want to just summarize his day. I think this is a really good play to summarize BB's day right here. Let's just take a look at the play and see what he did here. And now listen, chat, I have done the research. This is the Raiders first team. You know what I mean? There's Max over there. Christian Wilkins is right there. I don't know this character name, but that's their first team one tech. I don't care who this is. I didn't care to look him up because I ain't watch a whole bunch of Awesome Riches yet. But that is the first team Raiders right there. And so I'm just with context, right? Because y'all love to be like, well, Voch is just preseason, this don't count. I'm not here for your this don't count nonsense. Cooper Beebe's gonna anchor down on this zero right here, and this is something that we was missing in the 63 days, in the Biotish days, right? When somebody strong is lined up directly over you, how do you deal with him? Well, Cooper Beebe is a strong center, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to draft him, or just wanted to draft a powerful guard and just make him a center. So now you got a Cooper Beebe. This is a theoretical Tyler Smith, and that's a theoretical Zach Martin. Now you got a strong pocket. Beebe's doing this versus this zero by himself, and then also too just some extra ass whoop on the back end as he's sitting down on this zero. 41 kind of get caught up in the funk also, so he gets blocked as well. That's just good center play. That's looking for work. That's being nasty. That's being disgusting. That's dealing with A gap no matter who's in A gap. Shouts out to Cooper Beebe right here. Deuce Vaughn in the building. Did you hear what I said? Hey man, let me tell you something, dog. All you need is just a little bit of show and tell, just a little bit of show and prove. And look, when I say little bitty, there's no pun intended right here, right? Deuce Vaughn being able to find the smallest of spaces, being a little bitty and being able to squeeze in there. Let me tell you what I liked about Deuce Vaughn's game, right? Not only did he do the big play, bounce outside, spin around, make you miss stuff, but he also found the dirty, tough yards, and he had some pretty powerful runs. Yes, Deuce is a little bitty, but this may be an advantage to him because one, he's low and it's kind of hard to get a good beat on him because he's so little bitty. But you as a linebacker, defender, whatever, you have to change your angle of tackle now. Take a look at Divine Diablo here, who is a starter, right? Deuce is like at his thighs right now, and he got to change what he's doing just to be able to go get him, right? Plus the idea that the first lesson that they teach you in football is low man wins, right? So yeah, Deuce is short, but he ain't little. He's a thick little muscle dude, right? So you got this hard running, lower than you, thick little muscle dude running by you, okay? Let's take a look at Cooper Beebe and talk about why Deuce Vaughn was being able to run all up in the middle of your offensive line so confidently, right? Because Cooper Beebe, in tandem with Awesome Riches, of course, I'm gonna show y'all something a little bit. In tandem with Awesome Riches, of course, boom, they're gonna be combo in 95. Awesome leaves, but then once Awesome leaves, let's watch Cooper Beebe readjust his hands. He's gonna refit, he's gonna drop his butt, and then he's gonna continue to drive number 95. They're starting zero, chat. I know some people in chat is preseason. Hey, that's they starting one tech. They're starting zero guy. And once Awesome leaves, a little early, cool. But once Awesome leaves, BB's gonna reestablish and just drive this character, man. Fun times. Cooper Beebe minding his business, picking up a gap exchange for no reason. You got he is at least a Pro Bowl player. Chat, is Christian Wilkins an all-pro player? Because if it is, I'm just gonna talk even more noise, all right? But he's for sure an all-pro guy. He got a big contract from the Raiders there. He's gonna go on a little gap exchange from B gap, which is difficult. Let me just say, like, a gap exchange from A gap is a little different because as a center, you can kind of see a gap exchange from A gap, but exchanging from B, you almost have to like, and look, if you take a look at BB's eyes, they go straight in this direction, man. He's so savvy, man. But he's an older player, you know. He's one of those senior older guys, so he's played a lot of football, man. Hey, eyes go directly over there. Hey, if I'm a center and you dropping back, there's nobody in my A gap. Somebody's got to be in A gap at some point. And Christian Wilkins does eventually get there, and BB's able to handle the party, man. He's able to sit down, deal, and work his hips and keep Trey Lance clean. Impressive. BB is not in the game here, but we are looking at Deuce Vaughn. Let's see what he did on this play, just to break it down and give us a little. Hey, look, this is what I was saying earlier, right? Like the Deuce is doing all the running backs. You know, he's 5'5", but he's doing all the running back stuff, right? So, you know, hey, this offensive line is let's see, Guyton, Richards, Hoffman, Bass, and Walesko. All right, cool. So let's see what happens here. Deuce is going to get the handoff to the right. He's going to read a little bit of turbulence here. Who is this, Flournoy? Yeah, we're going to get a little bit of turbulence from the Flournoy side. That's fine, because Deuce is going to bounce, and he's doing the shifty stuff. He's doing the bouncy, cutty stuff. But then once he finds it, bro, Deuce being small again is an advantage. Deuce being small again is an advantage. Anyway, like I was saying, he does the bounce around, shifty, hard to get me stuff, but then once he finds his green grass, that's when he turns into a put your head down and take whatever the defense gives you guy. And he delivers a little blow on 44 here, right? Like, hey man, we can only look at Deuce Vaughn and be like, he's short for so long. I think Deuce and Royce showed us something really impressive in terms of like the backup running back, you know, conversation here. And I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about Zeke or anything, because this film session isn't about him. But I would just hope that when we're roster building, I hope that this team has a place for Deuce and Royce. Ooh wee, boy. Hey, look, if you don't like the sound effects, if you don't like the war call, put this joint on mute right now. Take a look at Cooper. And look, if I criticize Hoffman for anything, or if I criticize Biotish for anything, or if I criticize, you know, any center not named Travis Frederick, right? Is there they don't climb to the second level really well. And if they do get there well, they don't do great things with being on the second level. Take a look at Cooper Beebe right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, if you don't want to see me dancing with somebody, bam. Hey, yo, buddy, what you doing? Gotta watch this in Silencio, bro. Okay, just look at it. Look. Hey, where you going? Look at this. Hey, look at the athleticism from BB, right? To not just climb like this. He climbed like this. And better play it by ear. You ain't nothing but a deer. Psh. Yo, look, them paying silver, but they can still get grass in them. You hear me? Oh no. Oh boy, BB ran up like drop. Ugh. Hey man, second level blocks are important. And look, I understand all kind of little stuff happen down here that we can't control. Other little nonsense happen with you. You know what I'm saying? But if we're just evaluating player by player, you know whose fault it wasn't? It wasn't Cooper Beebe's. Psh, your ass on the ground, boy. Yo, BB say, chat. BB said, get your pirate ass on the ground. Psh. I don't even know what happened on this play. Let me rewind. Okay, we got BB with your BB versus your one tech right here. Hold on. Got into a little hand fight with the one tech. And look, what I love about this is that BB does have short arms, right? So if you run into a D lineman with long arms, you gotta know how to kind of like deal with those guys. BB did a you know, pretty solid job of recovering, keeping Deuce clean and all that. So shouts out to BB there. But also shouts out to Deuce, man. One thing that we were talking about with the running backs last year, man, is I felt like their vision wasn't always great. So yeah, man, Deuce is attempting to hit the hole that, you know, that's designed for him to go hit there. But yeah, Deuce is gonna bounce this thing outside, man, because that's where the green grass is. Take what you can get and get on down. I think Deuce has evolved as a runner, man. I think Deuce has gotten a little better at seeing things and his vision and just knowing the running back rules. Because, you know, even last year's preseason, you know, Deuce would try to get every single yard that he possibly could, and Deuce would end up losing some yards, right? But just watching Deuce here, we saw Deuce all of his plays ended up being like 5-yard rushes or whatever, because Deuce is that guy. But at the end of the day, Deuce, we saw him a lot, take these shorter runs. We saw him just take what the defense gave him. He didn't just take hits. He actually got down, and he gave some good blocks, some good chips. The end of the half when, Trey Lance was driving or whatever, and, Deuce was out there at wide receiver. He chipped the end every single play. So shouts out to Deuce, man, improving and getting better. Like I said earlier, man, I hope that they're spot on this roster form. All right, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Like I said, if y'all want to tap into more film, patreon.com/vochlombardi. We're gonna watch the O-line later today, D-line tomorrow. All right, y'all hold it down, man. Love y'all. Peace. Crown.